Let's put that Gambino video to that song.
Oh, really? That's a good one. Hey, Renick. What's up?
Yo, this guy that does like the cheat cosplay, he nailed his Black Panther on it.
Oh, really? Let me see. Black Panther with some flaws or something?
No, you know this guy, he already does the cheat cosplay.
Yeah, you put the boa wrap. That's genius. The boa wrap is genius. Gonna grind some game on Foxy. Good timing. I started stream. Now I have something to watch.
Watch some game, man. You gotta go climb. You started a game?
Yeah.
I just finished that game.
I guess we'll attack here. Because then that lets us play N3 here. Probably gonna be a short stream right now. I'm gonna go climb after this, so I guess we can do this one. This is pretty large if he let us get this whole area. And there's still weakness here, so hope your Saturday morning's going well, Renick. Okay, yeah, so we are going to get this, so that's pretty large for us. Pretty happy about that. He can double Hane here though, so we're gonna Atari once, then Nobi, so make sure he comes back and defend. So the corner is pretty solid. That's a bit greedy here. He should have just Atari, but now there's a weakness. Now we can come in. Because that leaves a pretty big weakness. This shape here is not that. That's not a good shape. Are we sucking today? Maybe. Actually, the last. If I do this one, can I live? Then we do this one. Then we do this one. Or we can go here and live in the corner. That's fine. It's already 10 p.m. here. Oh, you're in Norwegian. Nice. Norwegian time. There's a couple of streamers. Go streamer from there, it seems. I think he can kill if he goes there. No. We live this way. Could have connect also, but this also lives. Oh no, it's cool. I was watching you. Then I saw that you left, so I started streaming. How did you do against Gelato, or Frozen So, as we call him? This one we're gonna sacrifice this stone, solidify the shape here. This area looks big, but it's not. It's quite small. So we need to do this. He cuts, then we do that, and then he has to come back and protect his shape here. So this group is super alive. Now we can destroy the corner. Or we can attack here. So that's also another greedy move. See, so now all these overplays is gonna come back to haunt him. So now we can just like plop stones here to reduce the whole moyo. Play a couple of slow moves and then die with one of my group. Only went to 70 moves. Oh, it's okay. Yes, he's very strong. I'm pretty sure he would do the same thing to me. I think he's 9 dan. I think he's around 8-9 dan. So I wouldn't feel too bad about that. And then so here he comes in here. We're gonna pincer to extend this here, and then make him run out. He's not gonna run out, so we're gonna do this and take the corner. Yeah, we're gonna take the corner. Let him play this tiger mouth. So we can play this. I'm doing a kick here. So the kick here makes you alive. Kick then jump. Now we're gonna do split attack. You probably get at least to plus 100. Yeah, I'll get to 100, but I'm still gonna lose. So either you lose in a crazy fashion, or you win in a slow fashion. Either one is like, you know, doesn't matter. We're gonna extend our Hane. We're gonna Nobi here. Hane, then we have to go back and fix, right? So he extend, then we have to go back and fix it. I want to extend here, then he has to protect here or here. And he can't do both. He actually can't do this because of the weakness here. Should I allow it? No, this is my corner. You go away. Being all real on us. Hey, Frozen so it's strong. Okay, when I see a strong player, I know. What should we do here? Nobi? Yeah, Nobi seems good here. Say solid. And then I'm just gonna jump here. Because this group is not alive yet. So it's okay if we jump up here and then fold on him. Right? So here I might do it actually. I'm just gonna play this one. Keep my group nice and solid while we attack this thing. The corner's pretty big here. I think the score's pretty even, but if we destroy this, then he's way behind. One day I will be a Don like you. Hey, one day, keep playing, Renick. You can do it. It just takes time. Just make sure you're having fun while you play. Don't get in that mode that some people get into. They get caught up, and then it's not fun for them anymore. Sometimes you lose, but you learn a lot, and you're still having fun. So. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this way. This way he could push through here. That doesn't work. I'm not sure what he's reading. I'm not sure what he's reading, but this is not good result for him for sure. Because we can just connect underneath here. And he's in trouble. We gain a lot of points here. This group is still in trouble. Two groups in trouble is not a good... Typically, that's not good. So I'm going to push him this way. Then we're going to drive him out this way to this stone. And then lock this stone up here. Another overplay here. Should I do this? If we do this, what does he have to counter? He can extend. If he extend... No, he'll Atari first. We connect. I think we're good here. I think we should do this though, because he really has to protect a lot of points here. 1 cut point, 2 cut point, then he has to worry about this group too. So... He's managing a lot of bad, weak groups here. Foxy is so strange. As a 6th move, the game my opponent decided to attach on the side of my 9th move enclosure on 4/4. Oh, that's I think that's standard. Attachment is standard. Can I push in here? This one. No, I can't do that one, huh? We do this one, he connects. Then what? Then what? That's not good. I feel like there's something here. We do this one. He's gonna attach. You know what? We're gonna get shape here. We are going to get shape while we destroy this whole area. While he try to connect up here. I think that is the better idea here. Right? So we got 1 eye, 2 eye. That's not Sente for him, so I'm gonna poke first. Poke. I need to wedge here too. Wedge here is nice. Just wait till you get to the higher level, Rennick. There's a lot of strange stuff that goes on at the high level. What do I want to do here? Go back out. I think this just lives. I need to live. That's what I need to do. So he plays here, we play here. I'm gonna live. Like so. Let's be a good boy here and live. And then he has to handle this. This area is small, but he has to handle it. And once he handles that area, we can play this one, destroy this area pretty hard. There's a weakness here too. We can exploit. So, as long he can't gain a lot, then we take the corner in the next one, or plop here. Plop here probably is better, but I would cut first. Cut first, ask question later. To be honest, the last week or so, we've been playing pretty good. Pretty good go. It just can't finish, which sometimes happens. That's really just variance. But once you open and you have the lead, that's good. That's what you want. So you want to open, get the lead, and then finish off the game. I really like this pattern here, though. This pattern is very solid. It looks slow at first, but it's so strong. See, so he comes back and he protects. Now we can really exploit this whole area here. Come in here. No, man, it's a California Valley thing that all the Valley girls say. To be honest, I don't really like you. That's what they say, Sleeve. That's what the Californians say. So he does come back and protect this shape, right? That's cool. The only problem is, we're gonna do this first. Make sure we're connected up. And then now, is there any shenanigan that kills the eye? No. The eye is definitely just, this is definitely just alive. We're gonna take the corner. That's the easiest one to exploit here. Then back off here. That was a pretty big swing for points here. So it seems like we're leading now. Because he has this area, right? Which is like mostly this. And then this area, which is mostly this. Okay, he does come back to protect. And then I'm gonna play this one to get the N5 Incente for endgame later. So, we're gonna do that. Get that in. Okay. That's good. I think this push is big, but I can't. This here, is this good? Or is this attachment better? I think this is good. So while he protects his points here, we're gonna push and then Hane here. Should be pretty big to reduce and kind of build our thing for endgame later. We might be able to get a few points out of this. So let's see where else we can find some endgame. I think this is mighty large actually. Because if he doesn't protect against it, we get this push for Sente. Then we can connect underneath. That actually helps us solidify the corner here. Oh, I have this one for now.
Man, maybe I got hit by these eggs, Tim.
What eggs?
Salmonella outbreak with eggs.
Have you been eating eggs?
Yeah, I'll say I've been having some eggs, yeah, man.
To be honest, Sleeve, I might be a little feminist. To be honest with you, Slave. This area is not big. It's actually 6 points because once we play this in Sente, he's kind of have to defend that. So this move aims to, what does that move aim to? Cut here. I'm gonna play this first because that's large, right? If he cuts there, we just Atari this way, give up 2 stones. So that's why this is Sente. And then now I think this push is Sente. I'm gonna do this so he can't do this cut anymore. So the cut comes up and is attached. Then we do this one, this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, secure this point. So we got like 4 points here off of that and reduce him down a little bit, right? So now this whole area actually is a lot bigger than this area. Then this corner is a lot bigger than this area. Then this corner is a lot bigger than this area, and we win. I bought 60 eggs for $1 a dozen. Where? Farmer's market? Here? Yeah, here. Here. Then we have Hane here. We can pick up 3 more points here. Sente. We have this attachment. Sam's Club. Oh yeah, we go to Costco, which is kind of like a Sam's Club. Getting swole eating eggs. Yep, get that eggs in. But you shouldn't eat a lot of egg yolk though.
Nah, dude, that's a myth. Dude, don't spread that bullshit.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. Yolks were good for you, man.
But not if you eat like 4 yolks.
That's a myth with that cholesterol, dude. Look into it.
I'll look into it, alright. I'll look into it real good. Eggs are more expensive there. Egg used to be really cheap. That was my staple. Egg used to be my staple.
I mean, it's still cheap.
Yeah, but it's not as cheap as it used to be. This one, I think we have this one. Goes here, I Atari, then I Atari out. Then one more. And here. Pretty good end game there. Da da. He Atari, we push out some more. Or he'll play this one. And then we take he Atari and Sente. We have to connect, but still, it's pretty good end game there. I think this Hane is mighty large. Actually, can we do this? Drop down, he played this one. Oh, we have this one in Sente too. Okay, so endgame wise, K2 is large. B12 is large. This is also large.
I shouldn't have left you without a don't beat to step 2.
What the fuck? What the hell was that? Siri just revolted. She just talked on her own. What the hell? La la la. Yeah, that was pretty large. That was pretty large. He got one large point. I have to block him. This one. This one. This one. That was pretty large endgame he played there. But oh. He got a pretty large endgame in there. Can I fix it with this? He Atari, I go here. No, I can't, huh? That was good. That was good endgame by him. He did the right one first. If he did this one first, that would have been wrong. His endgame is pretty nice. It's not straight up garbage. I do have this incentive though, I think. No. No, we gotta counter with some endgame of ourselves here. I think this drop here. That's a good endgame. He gave us Sente back, so we gotta play big moves also. Yeah, that's it's not that big. This is bigger. This is bigger. Then we have this one, which is why it's large. Oh, he's gonna play the Ko. Ko's not favorable for him to play here. Ko is not favorable for him. And this one. I mean, it's 10 points, but then like this is also 10 here. So is this. So I'm gonna play this first. It's not favorable because after we take this, it's Sente, then the drop down is dangerous for him. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous drop down there. So if he play anything that's slightly small, co-threats, it's gonna get hit pretty hard here. That's why I don't like that endgame for him. And this area is actually a lot larger than this area. A lot larger. Then you have 6 points here to make up for that, and that's here. Okay, so is that large enough? That is, because it is life and death for us. So we need to play that. Then we have this one. This is quite safe because of this Kosumi here. Before, without the Kosumi, this might be in a little bit of danger here. So, I'm okay. He can't really push in here because this throw in adds 3 more co-threats there. So it's a little bit there. Yes, that's definitely not a co-threat because of this. So then we throw in here, that's a really big co-threat, and it follows up with 2 more co-threats. Woo! I hope you can hear that, my wife sneeze. pretty loud there. Holy crap. You doing alright there, babe? Don't die on me now.
Man up.
Just not a favorable co for him to play. But there's nothing he can really do because I guess he's behind, so I mean, if you look at his area, where are his points really? Just here and here, right? And this corner actually competes with this pretty well after the push in. Atari this way. This one is also pretty Sente endgame here, but this is larger. So I'm gonna take first, and then the drop down is pretty large. Take, drop down. Kosome, he blocks. Then we this one looks pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. And our corner is just too massive for him to compete with. This area was large, but it wasn't secure. Jimmy Choi Choi. Jimmy Choi Choi. See, that's why I like this combination, because with the open corner, this actually is fairly much bigger than this. Not much, but it's definitely bigger. And so at the beginning, at the opening, you look at it, you're like, oh, white kind of look a little bit over concentrated here for the large corner, but it's not. It's actually playing solid like this is really, really good against the corner, the 4-4 corner Shamari. And just playing solid shape is the way to go. So he's gonna struggle finding a code threat here, because we play so solid. Yep, that is one of his code threat for sure. Drop down is not Sente because we can just back off. Push here, we back off like that. So we have this one. So we're gaining points while we fight the Ko, which is always a good thing. That's what you want to do. You want to gain while you fight Ko, and not give opponents while you fight Ko. It's a subtle thing that, to be a Dan, you gotta really pay attention to, is while you're fighting the Ko, you're gaining points, which if you do it long enough, the Ko lasts long enough and you're gaining a point each time, the Ko becomes smaller for you and larger for the opponent. But this is why when you start learning Go, people preach take the corner first and not the center. It's because the center can be easily reduced like this. That's why I'll never be good at Ko. Don't have that mentality. Ko is just, it's a Ko. You gotta take turn taking that one stone. But what matters is the threats that you find. Is that a threat? If I take this, then I drop down, that's pretty big. But I kinda have to fix this, I guess. Okay, I'll do this. 10 point there. And then we have one last one there, so I'm gonna do that. So let's see if he gives us points here during code threats. Some more points. Okay, so that's probably the last one on this group. And then, where are the rest of our code threats? I think here is worth about 10 points. Here, more than 10 actually. If we capture these, he'll lose 10 and then we gain 4, so it's actually 14-ish. And then now this push in is not a code threat anymore, because when we Atari, we take, he can't push in. So this is a code threat that eliminates one of his code threats. Yeah, you have to be able to make some judgment here during code threats. Okay, that is definitely a threat there. We have to take. Then we play a code threat that gains here again. So here he can't push in. Now he has to protect. So that's pretty good for us. He can take that, and I'll take that. I'll be happy with it because we destroy about 9 points here while we take 1 point, and then he takes about 10 points in the corner there. I'm okay with that. And this is Sente and that's Gote, so he's not gonna take that. So we gain here. So we gain here, we gain here. Okay. This push here is a code threat. Wow, it eliminates one of his points. We're gonna do that one. So he's running out of threats. Now he's gonna go for smaller threats, and this is where he's gonna get in trouble. Isn't J16 bigger code threat? J16. Oh, you mean the Hane? Well, that would give him points. If you Hane, he'll Atari, and then you lose 1 point. Right? That's the subtle difference there. So the push... Wait, no, you're saying J16 bigger code threats. Isn't J16 bigger code threat? Bigger code threats than what? The last few code threats I played? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it was big, that's why I played it, but... Oh, you're saying why didn't I play that first? Yeah, you T3 code threat first. Oh, well, T3 is Sente. This might not, he might take the code, I don't know. But they're both equally big, so... They're both bigger than 10 points. Which is what the code's worth about right now. 10 to 12. But fairly confident we are leading now. If we look at this area, for that area, then he has to compete with this whole large corner, which he doesn't have anything really to compete with a corner. We'll play this one. This is still a code threat here, because then now we can play this one and still destroy this whole area, so pretty good code threat there. He can just take the 10 points and we destroy about 8 to 10 here. Yeah, he's gonna take that, and then we'll just extend in like this. So he gained here, right? So he gained a large corner here, but then he lost everything here. So then it just kind of like transfer, his points just kind of transfer from here to there. Which, gonna take, he wants to play this one in Sente, I guess. Gonna connect here. So now that's 6-point Gote, so I'm not sure I'm gonna play 6-point Gote yet. Probably gonna play these first. Because this is points also. There's a couple of 6 points around. Play this one. That's more than 6 Gote, I think, because you get 2 Sente back to back. So if you play that, then we go back Sente again, and we play some more stuff. Play this one. We take. That actually was bad for him, because that take was really large. and that's Gote. I'm gonna take here to come into his area. Down here, that's 6 point-ish. Then this is still hanging. This is 1-2 points there. That is Sentei though. I'm gonna respond to that. So point wise, he has to be with this one 6, 10. So up to here for points, and then this thing covers this ish right here. The center is kind of push. This corner kind of covers for this. I'm just gonna here. So this becomes 8 points instead of 10. But still, this corner is fairly large for him to do anything, I think. So. And then this push is pretty big, I guess. G16 is large. G16 is pretty large, yes. G16 was 3 points. But this, I feel like this is more than 3 points, because he could play here and then force the capture, but now he can't. Now this group doesn't have to force capture. 16, it has a 1 point follow up as a 1 point gote, so it looks like it's 3 points, but it's only 2. It was only 2 points. Push in here, push in here. Sentei. Then I take this, he take back, then I push in. If he doesn't take back, I connect, then that loses a point. I feel like I should play this one first. Okay. This might be a flower viewing co here. Right? No, that's this is bigger. Connect here. Then he takes. Just gonna connect here. It's a 1 point difference. It's not that big of a deal, but if he takes in, then we lose 2 points. So connect there seems correct. And then now we take this ko. That's the last point. So he does have a little bit here, but not too much. And I think I can compete with this. So let's see, he has 10, 12, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 there ish. Connect here. So it has 30, and we have 8 here. Connect here. Then 6, 9, 13, so 21-ish. So we're missing 10 points from up here, huh? Well, hopefully we have enough. Hopefully we have enough. Connect here, so he has 10 point advantage up here. Then that takes that 10 points in the corner here. Then everywhere else, he has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Might be closer than I don't think we got outplayed in endgame or anything, so should win. The opening, we were ahead, so for sure. Done. See what the score is. White by 10. So Not bad. Not too bad. Huh? We're playing pretty solid. And we're leading most of the game. And we finish. That's the only thing we gotta do now is just finish our games. Because the opening, I feel like I have a grasp of it now. To stay ahead. Without Comey. Yeah, I don't think there was Comey because he's 4 Don, not 4 Don plus. Actually, it was reverse Comey. So I had -5. So it was actually a 15-point margin. So it's -5.5 Comey. Because since he's 4 Don. And so this combination I really like for white here. So let me open it up. Review it real fast because this is gonna be short. I'm gonna go climb, then I'll be back later.
Let's go.
Now give me 5 minutes. I want to review this game real fast.
What are you trying to review?
The game I just won, dog. This is how you do it. You win, and then you review it.
Nah, sounds like you're just stroking your ego.
Yes.
That's
Yes. Yes. If this was my ego, that's what I'm doing.
Fine.
Minus Comey. That's how IGS works. If you're playing somebody who's half a rank below you, then the Comey is only 0.5. If you play somebody who's a full rank below you, then you get negative Comey. It's how it is. IGS a little bit rough like that, but I like it. It's a little bit tougher. So this combination here, whenever black pushes like this and Hane like this, you always do this one. Then if he cuts out, then this thing is dead. If he cuts, you also extend. Then he'll extend this way. And then instead of just connect passively protecting like this, right? Because he can drop down now. And it can be a little dangerous. What you do is you force a stone out like this. Now you can connect here and then this stone's dead and you're out. So he can't do that. So he has to Atari you. Then you connect like this. Now if he drops down, you connect out like that. So he can't do that. So basically, he has to cut, and then you come back and you protect this. And then now he has to protect this cut, somehow. Usually like this. But this is super solid. There's no code threats or anything like that. Well, maybe one code threats here. But this is super alive. And once this is super alive, this corner is very weak. See, so the trade-off here is very nice. He does get compensation here, but it's very nice here. And then you can always attack here. It's called Reverse Comey. Hoiken, thanks for the follow. Yep, Reverse Comey. So I'm fairly satisfied with this because white has no weakness. No weak group to exploit, and that's what you want your game to be. You want to be solid all the time. And here I felt like this was too good for white, and really he should have done this. Instead of the other one, this one, the Nobi. This one's a little dangerous, leaves a little gap here. And then this shape is not super strong, so it will be exploited. And this corner is very solid and very big. So here I feel like I was ahead at this point. And here we kind of probe in, and then he caps. If he kicks, then we jump, right? So if he kicks, we jump. Might even do 2-space jump. Not sure, but he didn't kick. Instead he did that one, so we just live in the corner here. Okay, then he pushed out, but this is the combination I just showed, so it's basic. So you play solid, but then you get Sente. So now he comes back to defend this a little bit. This is kind of greedy defending this, but it's okay. So we just, you know, take his next jump and really reduce the potential of this one, because if we play something like this, he comes back and play like that. That's pretty large. So we just play that. Then he comes into attack. Of course, we pinch instead of defending. Some people will do this and attack like this, but I don't like that because the corner is still weak here, and now he's that much closer to safety. So I'd rather just pinch here. And if he jumps, then I kick. But instead he did that, so we just connect. Then we take the corner and let him live on the outside. Make sure he doesn't connect his two groups though. Always gotta split. This though, I feel like this is the bad move of the game for him. He definitely has more potential if he defends something like this here and build that up like that. Instead, he come in here and then now it's like you're getting split attack. One weak group. This potentially is a weak group, and then this is definitely a weak group, and then he's making one more. And whenever you do that, you're gonna get fork. You're gonna get fork, and you're gonna get fork hard. So, and then here he made a misreading, I guess. It definitely just doesn't work, and then the result is really good for white. And then here, choosing just to make eye shape and live instead of keep on attacking is good, I feel like. Because we could do this, but then after this attachment, white looks pretty thin. So I did not go with that one. So instead we just fix while we attack. So he has to defend. So now we're pretty much alive. Alright, you ready to go? Let's get that up. Alright, I gotta go climb. I'll be back later. Maybe 2-3 hours. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Enjoy whoever's streaming next. There should be a lot of streaming here on a Saturday.